Alright, hey guys, Listener99 here coming at you with another review. Today I am bringing you a WWE main event review for August 19, 2014. The city was in Phoenix, Arizona, and the commentators were it was a different team, Michael Colwyn and Byron Saxton. It was an interesting team. They had some good moments and they had some bad moments, but I think that this could be a solid team for main event. However, I do prefer Tom Phillips. So we start off the show with Sheamus versus Curtis Axel, and I was thinking that it was going to be a good match because you got two good workers. You have a former Intercontinental Champion in Axel versus the current U.S. Champion. Cesaro then comes down for commentary, and at first Saxton called Cesaro Swedish, and Cesaro flipped out. I thought that was very funny, very hilarious. Sheamus hits a nice hip toss and a body slam at the start of the match. Eventually Sheamus hits a tilt-a-whirl slam for 2. Axel counters the 10 beats of Bowder in for like a hot shot, like a stunner on the top rope. Axel then hits a huge knee and sends Sheamus to the outside. Axel dominates for a very long time. We go to commercial break. As we come back, Sheamus goes for the battering ram. Axel counters it, then hits a perfect plex for 2. Sheamus eventually starts to come back, hits the 10 beats and a rolling senton. Sheamus eventually hits the bro kick for the victory. Cesaro was awesome on commentary, and I really hope that they kind of reignite the Sheamus and Cesaro feud, because I really enjoyed that, and so I hope they reignite that and continue it. Which, it was a good match to start off the show. Sheamus versus Curtis Axel it was. Then Triple H announces Brock Lesnar versus John Cena in the rubber match for the championship at Night of Champions. I'm not sure if I'm excited or not for this match, because I have a feeling Cena's gonna win, and that's just a scary thought. Up next was Emma versus Nikki Bella. I was glad Emma finally got a match on main event, so that was good. Emma hits a couple of roll-ups for 2 at the start of the match. Nikki Bella then starts to come back with a springboard disaster kick off the second rope. That was pretty cool. Facebuster for 2. Emma locks in the dilemma, and then she misses a crossbody. Nikki hits the huge backbreaker for the win. Nikki is over as a heel already, and it was a good match for what it was. I'm hoping that Nikki continues this strong heel turn and continues this feud with Brie Bella, because I personally am enjoying it. Let's see. Oh, and then Renee interviews Big Show and Mark Henry. It was a typical backstage interview. There was a couple funny moments in there. Up next was Los Matadors versus Slater Gator. Now, I'm a huge fan of Slater Gator. I've been a fan since day one. However, this was just terrible. Hornswoggle comes out as a cow with the Los Matadores, and it was just so bad. Diego hits a crossbody for 2, like a springboard crossbody. Slater Gator dominates for a bit. The Los Matadors make the hot tag. Everyone comes in. Slater picks up the win. I'm glad Slater Gator won, but the post-match thing with the cow and El Torito and the Los Matadors in general was just so dumb. I think the Los Matadors could have been a lot better as Primo and Epico with Rosa Mendez, because it's not like she does anything, Rosa Mendez, on TV, so why not have her as the manager for them still? Because the Los Matadors is really, I mean, besides bringing out El Torito, it's pointless for them to be on the show. Up next was a recap for Rollins vs. Ambrose, which has been an amazing feud. Renee then interviews Rollins, Swagger. Swagger comes out, and then Swagger vs. Rollins is announced for Friday Night SmackDown. Then we had the main event, Big Show versus Eric Rowan. Big Show hits a huge shoulder block right at the start. Show then goes into the steel post after an Irish whip from Eric Rowan. Big Show then hits some massive chops. Rowan takes out the leg of Big Show. Rowan then starts to dominate, clothesline, avalanche for 2. Gets in the knuckle headlock that he does, which I think is a pretty cool move. Big Show eventually hits a side Russian leg sweep, which is pretty cool to see from Big Show. Rowan hits a big boot. Rowan hits a back elbow off the second rope, which was pretty impressive. The huge body slam from Rowan for 2, which was very impressive. Big Show then hits the WMD out of nowhere for the victory. Good match. Two powerhouses squaring off. Some of the moves that they pulled off were very impressive. However, the ending was a little bit abrupt and sudden, so that kind of took away from the match a little bit for me. Match of the night, I'm going to have to give to Big Show and Rowan. I actually really enjoyed that match, so I'm going to give that one match of the night. And overall show was a good main event. We got 4 matches, and only one was really bad, which was the Lost Matadors one. It was a good show, and I'm excited for Friday Night SmackDown on Friday, but be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for my Impact Live review. That's going to be very exciting, so be sure to check that out. Alright, I'll see you guys later. It looks 99.